Okay, this is an extension from the previous lesson. I'm obviously going to explain stuff how I've explained it previously, but if you do any other method, it's all fine. So what I want you to do is I want you to factorise and solve any method you want. Pause video. Right, the way I've told you to do is do 2 times 8, which is 16. Two numbers are multiplied to give you 16, but to give you 10 is 8 and 2. Okay, remember this is not true, this is you're working out. I cancel them down. I can cancel the first one by 2 to make it x plus 4. I can cancel the second one by 2 to make it x plus 1. And I've got this. Okay. Now a few weird things happen in this situation. Okay. If I substitute minus 4 in, I get 0. If I substitute minus 1 in, I get 0. So that's true. Okay. And what we've got to remember as well actually is that this sign here is incorrect, because if you wanted to expand them, you don't get the tunnel. And I know this because my first two terms should be my first one here. 2 times 2 is 4, and that's not. But this one here, my second line, is normally always right for factorising. But it's not, it's wrong. Because if I expanded this, again, I should get my first bit of just x squared. And my last number should actually be 4, and just for the hell of it, my middle number should be 5. So it's not strictly right the way that I factorised it, even though everything else is right. And what I need to do is I need to have a look at my first bit. Now, when you go back to your linear factorising, you actually look at it and see, is there a term I can take out of all of these? And there is a term I can take out of all of these, which is 2. So what I should have really done is I should have taken 2 out of all of this. Okay, to get 2 brackets x squared plus 5x plus 4. Okay, then I'll just factorise what I normally do. Because there's nothing in front of this x squared, I can just do 2 numbers and multiply to give you 4, but add to give you 5, which is 4 and 1. And then you get the same answers you normally would do, with x minus 4 and x minus 1. So the key is, have a look, see if you can take out a term, a number, or a letter out of all 3 terms. So this one here, is there something I can take out of all 3 terms? I have no numbers. They don't all have x's. They all do have an a. So I can take an a out. Okay. Which gives me x squared plus 5x plus 4, which is the same as the last one, which means I've got a brackets x plus 4 and x plus 1. So my 2 solutions of x are x minus 4 and x minus 1. I don't care what a is, because in both of these situations, one of these brackets equals to 0, so a could be anything. And I can't solve for a. I don't know, it could be any number I want. So here's an example for you to do. Go. Take out a common term first and then factorise it and solve. Pause video. Okay. So is there a number I can take out? I can take 3 out. Okay, to give me 2x squared plus 5x plus 2. Then what's in the brackets I'll just do normally. So I have to do 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 numbers multiplied to give you 4, but I have to give you 5, so 4 and 1. And this is not true. I need to see, can I cancel any of these down? Which I can do. I can cancel the first one down to make it x plus 2. So my 2 solutions, remember I still need the bracket to equal to 0. My first one, x is going to be negative 2. My second one, x is going to be negative 1/2. And this is truly how you'd answer it. Okay, this one here, 2x cubed plus 13x squared plus 20x equals 0. Have a look, see if you do it. Now I can't take any numbers out, so let's have a look at letters. I can take x out. So that actually means it's a cubic. Let's see what happens. So when I factorise x out, I've got 2x squared plus 13x plus 20. Do the same I would do. 2 times 20 is 40. 2 numbers are multiplied to give you 40, but add to give you 13. 8 and 5. Okay, so I've got x in brackets 2x plus 8, 2x plus 5. Again, this is working out. See what I can cancel down. Cancel down the first one because divided by 2. The second one I can't. Now I have 3 answers here. Okay, because it equals to 0, it should be equals to 0. My first situation, I need this x to be 0. So my first one's x is 0. Second situation, I want this bracket to be 0. X has to be minus 4. And my last one, I want this one here to be 0. So x is minus 5/2. Minus 5/2. Okay. This one here, go. Now be careful what you can factor out, because I can obviously factor out x, but I can also factor out 3. So when I factor out 3x, I get 2x squared minus 7x plus 6. That plus is just dead, just to be stupid. But I do it the same way I normally would do. 2 times 6 is 12. I want 2 numbers that multiply to give you 12, but add to give you minus 7. So it'll be minus 4 minus 3. 3x brackets 2x minus 4, 2x minus 3. I can cancel down the first bracket. So I've got x is 0, because my first bit, I need what value of x can make 3x equals 0. Then x is 2, or x equals 3/2. Okay. Guys, go work your way through them. Factorise them correctly or solve them. Okay, pause the video. Here's your answers in this relatively confusing way. I've just factorised them. I can see them you can solve. Right, last one I want you to think about is these questions. I want you to expand them, and I want you to factorise your answer. Yeah. Now, because expanding and factorising are opposite functions, I want you to ask yourself, why are you not left with your original question? Because you should be left with your original question. Okay? I'm just going to leave it to you, actually. And to help you out, this is the expanded forms. Okay, hope you enjoyed the hard lesson.